Hi friends, I'm here today with a new truck. As you can see besides me, it's the recently launched Tata Intra V30, and this is the new kid on the block whose market is picking up again after the pandemic, after the unlockdown has started. And as you can see, it's quite a size compared to the Chota Hathi, which has been the best seller for all this while for Tata Motors. And the Intra is carving a niche for itself. It is in the 1500cc engine, which does about 70 HP. In the Intra V30, the V30 badging, as you can see, in the Intra V30, a lot of changes have happened over the V10 and the V20, which was launched in 2019. And the cab is the same. As you can see, the cab is the same, and it's quite a modern cab. It has got an amount of chrome sprinkling on the front, which gives it a premium feel, a premium look overall. And then you see it's a modern design cab, which pertains to the new design language at Tata Motors, which has been painted by none other than Pratap Bose. And you can see the elements here, the door handles, the lines and the curves, and all the other bits that you see over here. It's quite a modern thing, quite modern. And the tray is, what you can see, it's about 8.8 meters by 5.3, 8.8 feet by 5.3 feet. And the GVW of this vehicle, of this vehicle is 2.5 tons, and the payload is 100 kgs. We've got water bottles full, weighing about 1300 kgs roughly, and we're carrying that. And so we're driving this SUV, and it feels sprightly, to be very frank. Riding on 14-inch wheels, as you see here, and it is quite a refined Mini compared to what you would have got earlier. And the difference is obvious when you sit inside and when you drive it. The refinement levels, the lack of vibrations. Yes, noise is also quite muted. And the best part is the car-like driving feel that this vehicle offers. And there's a modern dashboard. I would want you to come and see inside. There's a modern dashboard with completely digital instruments. There's a very car-like element where you have the stereo inside, and there's a center console with the gear shift in the place. And this is an AC model, so you see the blower controls and the AC switches also. And there is an open storage space on the top. There's a lockable glow box below. It, compared to a car, it will look a little plasticky, but it's quite an upgrade over a normal mini truck that you would have been used to. And given the BS6 technology, you will see the change here. There's an eco switch, which if you are keen on getting a higher economy, so you would want to really push that switch. And there's the DPF regeneration switch over there. When the indicator on the dashboard shows, all you have to do is take this vehicle aside for 15-20 minutes and burn the suit and clean the DPF and get back to your job again. So quite a thing there. This does not use ACR process. This is based on EGR, but there's a L&T technology, uses L&T technology, and therefore the DPF, which has become a norm in all the BS6 vehicles now, it needs regeneration given the kind of duty that these trucks are supposed to do. Delivering bottles, delivering stuff like e-commerce cargo and vegetables, etc. For diverse applications, this truck is a smart one, is something that I can tell you. And it looks smart and it behaves smartly. So that is where probably the whole plot lies. And I think that's quite an improvement for the driver community, which is going to like it. And especially in this segment where you have driver operators, this truck is going to pull people quite a bit, from the way it drives, from the refinement levels, from the comfort. When you talk about it, it is a two-seater. There is a pad in between. I don't know if a third person can sit, but officially I see that it is a two-seater. The driver's seat is adjustable. there's a lever over here which helps adjust. The 3-spoke steering wheel is sporty to look at. It is good to grip. The handbrake has been positioned in such a way that the driver can rest when he wants to, when he gets the time, probably after delivering the load and between loads. So it's a spacious cabin. Guys, we are driving the Intra V30, as you can see. It's quite a refined vehicle. I have put on the AC because this model has AC. The company has given us an AC model, so you can see that we are driving it in good comfort. What I like about this truck is the driving position. It feels quite car-like. I mean, I've driven the Maruti Omni for quite some years because someone in my family had it, and it was quite a different experience to drive a van over a car where you have a steering like this. And this is man-like, yes, but it is not uncomfortable. So therein lies the ergonomic ability of this vehicle, as you can see. The cabin is, by car standards, the cabin is not plush. It would be basic, but by truck standards, it is premium. It is plush. The texture of the plastics, the color-coded, the central unit with the stereo in it and the vanes on both the sides, the color-coded vanes around on either side. The dashboard is simple, no doubt, but it is well thought out. The placement of the blower switches, the gear shifter, all these things are pretty well thought out. Visibility is good. The mirrors placed right so I can see, and there's good amount of glass area which makes the cabin feel airy as well as interesting. So these things show, and it shows an attention to detail and how things are changing at the mini truck level, where comfort, safety, and various small factors, convenience factors, are coming to play a major role. This mini truck has a real-time fuel coaching feature where the LCD screen in the instrument panel, accompanied by a chime, indicates that okay, now you have to shift up to get better fuel efficiency. So it in a way helps to do fuel coaching to ensure that a good fuel efficiency is managed along with a performance balance, which is one of the smart features that contributes towards making this Intra V30 a smart mini truck.